Hey guys, welcome back to part 7 of learning how to overcome your thoughts. I know last week we spoke more about an actual model that we could use to start analyzing our thoughts and shifting them. And I want to take that a little bit further today, a little more practical advice that you can use and start seeing changes. So I want to talk to you about journaling. I know people hear this word and it sounds awful, right? Because I avoided it like the plague. But this year I really started taking the time to get what's in my head on paper, and it has helped me so much to start processing what's going on instead of shoving it down and ignoring it or making it seem like this big unmanageable thing, right? So I actually do 2 different things. One, I journal. When I journal, it can look like anything, right? Because it's mine. It's the same for you. You don't have to follow a certain formula. You don't have to do it a certain way. It's just about getting out what's in your head, right? Realizing what's there, what's truth and what's not, and then going from there. I have one journal that gives me prompts about a time when I thought I was weak, where God was my strength, where I focus on gratitude and writing things that I'm grateful for and why. And sometimes when I just need to get on paper what happened during that day and how I responded and how I would prefer to respond. So journaling can look however you want it to look. Now, the other thing I do, I just call it a thought drop. It's like a thought download, right? It's the things that are in my head that I need to get out. So am I overwhelmed with work? Is my schedule crazy? Do I not know what I'm doing with Zeke? All of these things. Because once I put it down, I'm like, okay, I know my schedule. It's in my planner. I have it highlighted. Everything's good to go, right? I know what I'm doing with Zeke. I have it planned. And then once I see that, I can tell my brain, it's okay. Don't freak out. We have these things in order. And if I do find something that's overwhelming and I don't know what to do or I don't have it planned out, it just gives me the time to take it to God and go, Lord, this is what I'm facing, right? So how do you want me to respond? How do you want me to move forward with this? So journaling helps you get all that stuff out of your head. And so does that thought drop. It helps you really think about what you're thinking about. So instead of it spiraling and feeling heavy and, you're freaking out about the car, you're upset about the kid, you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're going to eat for dinner, all of these things are just building until you're spiraling into all the negativity, right? Instead of doing that, get it on paper, do what you can do, pray over it, and know that God is going to give you guidance and clarity in all of it. Thank you for coming and joining me today, and I will see you again next week.